Alright, so I have my file here in my email. So what you need to do is download it, and it should open a window here. There we go, and it would tell you, because it's a PSD, it would tell you to open it with Photoshop. So you need to choose open it with Adobe Illustrator, if that's not selected already. And then click OK, and then it will open the file. It will just take a moment, but it just opens it directly in Adobe Illustrator. And here, just choose these convert layers to objects. Don't flatten them, because that will be a single image, and we don't want that. We want to keep the layers. And here it is. Here is our file with the motifs. Okay, so now we can simply trace these. To do that, I usually go into each layer separately and trace it separately. So switch off all the layers, and actually the last one is the background, so we can get rid of that. Go to image trace, and if you don't have it here, you just go to Windows and image trace, and you will get the little window here. You need to make sure that it's selected. I'll leave this to default because it's black and white. And if you click on the little advanced arrow there, you will get the full window. And we need to click inner white and preview to see what it's going to look like. And this is actually not bad. You can play with your settings and see if you can get a bit more texture, maybe that way, so you get more broken lines. You can play with the paths, the corners, the noise, just see how you like it best. And then once you're happy with it, you click expand, and that's the first one done. So I usually make that invisible and work on the other one. And I just do this for all of the motifs. So I think I might just speed up this bit so you don't have to be bored about this bit. Okay, so this one here is the texture that is going to be our color. So we do inner white as well, and we see the preview. And then here you would have to again play with the settings, adjust the threshold, because you may want more or less of the texture. If you change the paths, would be a different effect. It would be smoother. So you get more of the texture if you go towards like the higher percentage. And the noise as well, it would give you more sort of white if you go all the way down. So just play with it, see what effect you like. I quite like this one, so I would just hit expand there, then make it invisible, and do the same thing with the inside of the leaf. So ignore white, and let's have a look. And just do it a bit more. And yeah, I think give it a bit of noise. Of course, this would change your anchor points as well, so you might want a balance between, what the look of your motifs and how many anchor points, because that would make the file bigger as well. So yeah, and then just expand that. So now all of the motifs have been traced and expanded, and all we need to do now is actually at this point I will ungroup, because they are still grouped. So this one actually can stay. Well, we want to separate these flowers from the outline. So if we right click and ungroup, then these flowers will be separated, and I want them actually all together, separated from the outline. So I get the lasso tool, which is Q on your keyboard, and just go around it very carefully, and then V on your keyboard and Control G, and now they should be together. Okay, but they are separate from the outline. So the outline, because these lines are not continuous, is also in different parts. So what I do is I move this on the side, and I will group this one as well. So Control G to group. So now it's just one continuous line, and then put this back in here. And you can do this for all of the motifs. I'm not going to show you every single one again for the sake of not boring you, but that's how you do. Basically, you ungroup it and then group it separately, each one on a separate group. So I'm going to speed up this process as well. Okay, so now all your motifs are ungrouped and grouped the way they should be, and they're ready to be colored. So we can use the color palette that we prepared before and color all the different motifs, and then sort them out properly. Okay, I'll see you in the next lesson.